Hi, my name is Nadia. I'm currently working on a project called The Secret Life of Butterflies. It's a mentoring program for young girls from 12 to 18 years old. It's a whole month of lessons and fun and a lot of things going on. Basically teaching girls things that they aren't learning from school and things that they shouldn't be learning from TV and things that they can't really learn from their busy professional parents. So I would like to teach them things to basically encourage them, build up their self-esteem, and prepare them for life and things that they're going to experience. The name of the program is called The Secret Life of Butterflies. I chose that because growing up, my dad always told me and my sister, we'd blossom into butterflies one day, and I thought of that. But not every little girl can turn out to be a butterfly. Sometimes you get a moth from a cocoon. So my goal is to prevent more moths from coming out of the cocoon and more butterflies. And I think that the reason I say The Secret Life is because not a lot of girls get that mentoring and that guidance. So the ones who do, they'll come with me for a month. We'll stay in hotels. I'll teach them etiquette, how to dress like a lady, the ways of men these days. It's just disappointing these days to see a lot of girls will have babies with kids at 16 years old, or babies with men at 16 years old, thinking that, they're going to live happily ever after because they have this guy's child. So I want to get that mentality out of their heads these days. I think a lot of young girls are learning about how to live life from TV. And I was reading in an Oprah magazine recently that there is no positive reinforcement for girls on TV anymore. Everything is Jersey Shore, Skins, or raising a baby at 16. There's just nothing positive about it. And these 16-year-old girls with babies are glorified. They're on covers of magazines. And I think that, in a sense, it makes a girl think that, maybe I can be famous from having a baby. It's just glorifying so many negative aspects of being a girl. So what I would do in the 1 month of mentoring, basically I would choose 4 girls to stay with me. I would show them, the best of life and then, the worst of life, what they could have depending on choices that they make in life. I want to teach them how to be an individual, how to choose what you want to do as far as careers, show them the arts, the sciences, show them successful women who are, head of corporations and, head dancers on a dance team. My main focus is to teach them how to deal with guys. I think that's a major distraction. A lot of girls just fall in that trap of, being in love and wanting to feel loved so much. I think if they can be taught to love themselves and to have self-confidence and self-esteem, guys would be so secondary. And, they'll find love when it's time to, when they're older and they know who they are. You can't find somebody if you don't. So that's really, I think, the main issue. I talk to a lot of my girlfriends and, even at 24 years old, we can see how downhill things are going, and, they're disappointed and I'm disappointed, and, nobody's really doing anything about it. I know Tyra Banks had a little program that she did a while ago. I don't know if it's still going on, but there's just not a lot of things out there like that for girls. What would make my program different from what other people may have, maybe different from Tyra Banks' program or Big Brothers Big Sisters, is that I would spend more one-on-one time with these girls. It wouldn't be a large group. They would actually be with me for a whole month. I would be able to facilitate what they're learning and reinforce things day and night, 24/7. So I just think that it would mean more to them, and they would be able to see, you know, somebody that they can look up to every day and learn from them as well. Dealing with young girls who have self-image issues, I'm really health conscious, and I understand. I've been there before. I've been a big girl myself, and I've overcome that, you know, just changing up your eating habits and exercise. That's important for anybody, you know. So if there is a girl who happens to be a little bit bigger, I'm not going to pinpoint her, but everyone as a group will be working out and be learning how to eat right, and she'll see results too. What really inspired me to do this was in deciding what I wanted to do with my life. I started a business degree, and it just wasn't really where I wanted to go. I feel like to do something, you really have to be passionate about it. And the more and more I've been observing society today and young girls, and the way that these people are acting, I just became inspired to kind of help counteract whatever they're learning from TV and media. One thing that really sticks out is driving by a well-known private university. It was late at night on a Friday night, and girls are literally walking around with shirts as dresses, and, you know, skin-tight bodysuits with, you know, every piece of skin hanging out. And, you know, he was pointing out, this girl's a really popular one that everyone likes. And I was just really shocked that these parents, who are probably professionals, you know, judges, lawyers, doctors, have no idea that their daughters are out here looking like video vixens and, you know, getting sexual attention rather than, you know, academic attention. You know, they're not in, I'm not saying they need to be in studying on a Friday night, but, you know, at least have some respect for where you came from. So that was one thing that really caught my eye, and that's just one of many. A lot of who I am today was encouraged from a lot of different people in my life, and I think that I was really lucky to have had a lot of different guidance, from successful women to athletic women who are really into fitness, and from my dad, from my mom. So specifically, I can point out one woman who was there for me while I wasn't living with my mom. She was living in Colorado. She helped me out a lot as far as with my self-image. She got me working out and eating right and drinking lots of water, and she helped me turn into a swan, I must say. Raelle Olsen, she was a really good woman to have in my life. So between her and my mom and my dad and a lot of other people along the way, I've learned a lot and blossomed into the person I am today. So needless to say, I turned out to be somewhat attractive, and I've experienced a lot because of that, some good, mostly bad, as far as men are involved. So it's funny because a lot of guys come to gorgeous women with games and lines and all that kind of stuff, but I was well prepared. My dad taught me a lot about men and how they are in life, so I was prepared in that. So I avoided a lot of things, which I would like to help other girls do.